Hello, welcome. Hope you guys are happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe and out of trouble as it should be. Um, doing a collective tarot for the meantime. Hold on. I'm trying to connect to Twitch. Stream. Yes. Yes. I'm gonna take a shit. Mm. Okay. Live. Hello, everybody. Okay, yeah, I'm back now. I hope everyone is happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Um, the fuck? Oh, pundits. Hold on, let me see. If I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I had to clarify something real quick. So let's see. I want to shuffle the cards real quick. Again, I hope everyone is happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. To everybody who is new here, thank you for stopping by. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can go ahead and you can leave it in the comment and chat box section below. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can, which no one is on stream right now, so I'm just shuffling the cards until somebody decides to show up. If no one shows up, I'm doing a general reading. So please be mindful. If it resonates with you, congratulations. Figure it out. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave that shit alone. That's it. So, let's see. Queen of Wands, King of Swords, overall energy. Seems like whatever energy is in here is getting out, which is a good thing. There's nothing coming in yet. So we'll see how this goes. To everyone, I hope everyone is doing well. Okay. I'm doing a collective reading, a general message for the check-in. Let's see here. I am live on YouTube and I'm live on Twitch, so like, comment, share, subscribe. Right now I have the Ace of Cups, so I said right here, love. Someone has finally, what is that? I'm getting a song. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Just that little part. Ooh, death. Endings. There's a pretty badass card, but still, stability. I have a feeling that, what somebody thought was stability is instability. Yeah, it's pretty visible. Goddamn. Boundaries. It's like, family. With the King of Wands as overall energy, I see the Queen of Wands right here, so excuse me, there's a divine couple here who are looking at a situation. One of them is trying to figure out how to handle the situation, while the other one is realizing that there's nothing stable about it. So, like, how would I say it? Someone's trying to get an understanding. What is this understanding? I'm not sure, but there's a lot of love around here. But all of that is going to come crumbling down because I see Ten of Swords, exhaustion. Someone is tired. They're trying to set a boundary towards the situation, but it seems like it's not going to happen. This Queen of Wands right here, she looks like she has a bitchy attitude. I don't know, if you look at her face, if you look at the both of them, yeah, see, like the Hangman, perception. I'm curious to know what this King of Wands is looking at, because he sees the star right here is looking up at the situation. If I were to try to the star is looking at the stability of this Queen of Wands. She has a nice personality. There's Four of Cups right here with family, boundaries, exhaustion. It's like someone wasn't prepared for a situation. Someone was not fully aware of what was going to happen regarding this whole ordeal. Um, like they feel like they have it all figured out, but at the end of the day, they don't. It's like this is good. Well, not good, but good. Yeah, see death again. The King of Swords. So he's getting an insight of this ending. There's something that's going to end. I wouldn't say like this divine connection is going to split, but there is going to be a boundary for the stability. It's like, look at the situation at hand. You can tell that we are exhausted of what's going on, so we need to figure something out. There is either a lack of love or a lack of boundaries. So let's see. This 1 Corinthians 6:8. Instead, you yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters. Cheating on what? What the fuck? Instead, you yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters. First Corinthians 6:8. You yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters. Let me see. Oh. Hypocrisy and aggression. There's a sharp reality check. Instead of enduring injustice or seeking peace, they are actively initiating the harm. That makes more sense. Selfishness over self-sacrifice. Hello, welcome. Hope you're happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe, and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Right now, to simplify what is going on, there is a divine couple right here that is having a situation in which they're supposed to be working together, but at the end of the day, it seems like they're not. The death right here with the stability. There's also Ten of Swords with Two of Swords. So there's a lot of swords right here. There's exhaustion on boundaries because their stability is not stable. So I'm going to clarify these cards. I hope you enjoy what I say. Like again, these messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. And bitch, holy shit. Okay, look what I got. Look what I got. And this is on the Ace of Cups. The King of Wands is right here. The Queen of Wands is right here. Oh fuck, ooh. Bitch, for real. Oh my god. See, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Damn. And this is all on live right now too on YouTube. Bitch, what the fuck? See the Two of Cups right there. This love is between this divine couple. What is this ending? What is this death card? Because she looks like she has an attitude, but what is this attitude? Goddamn. A lot of attitude. Nine of Wands, survival is a matter of preservance. Seven of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Trapped, but who is the monster? I love these cards. Look at that. We got Frankenstein and shit. A journey into equilibrium. Survival, High Priestess, Queen of Wands. Ooh. And I feel like the Queen of Wands knows that she's having an issue. You are not meant for human consumption. Limit your calls and texts today. Okay, thank you. Wow. So the Death card is clarified by Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So trapped, but who is the monster? We are trying to figure out who the monster is because the Queen of Wands is like right under these. What is the stability? Four of Pentacles. The Four of Wands, reunited and reconciled. The monster comes home. Ooh, bitch. Look at this. Who is the monster? The monster is home. Comes home, but who's the monster? Strength. The Seven of Cups. Oh, it's the King of Wands. Bitch. Oh my goodness. So what is this man's confused about? A contest between the most powerful, most terrifying creature alive and a lion. So I'm assuming it must be their thoughts. So then what is the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Swords, an unbiased tale of independence in the tradition. Oh my god, what is this? Five of Swords? Yeah, Five of Swords. A brutal tale of victory in the tradition. Oh my god. With the Eight of Swords. Isolation, abandonment, Page of Wands. I got the Exorcist right there. Oh my god. So then... what the fuck? Excuse me? There's no fucking way. So what is the Ten of Swords? What is this exhaustion? Who is the cause of the exhaustion? Fuck. The Empress, y'all. Who the fuck is this Empress? Three of Cups. Nothing burns hotter than the sun. She has everything a woman needs in abundance, and she's at one with the forces of the mystical realms of the universe. Then who is the star? What is the star? What is the purpose? What is it that they are seeing? Is this a person? Is this a place? Or is this a thing? Page of Wands, new ideas, new energy, limitless potential, free spirit. Exorcist. Oh my god. The Suit of Pentacles. Ooh, King of Pentacles, the man who has everything. So, let me get this shit straight. So who is the monster? The monster comes home. It seems like they're contemplating a lot of shit. The King of Wands gets an idea of everything that's going on, but for some reason it just feels like they're not sure what the situation is brought to their attention. The Queen of Wands right here, since there is a divine couple right here, Two of Cups. I'm just being serious. Two of Cups clarifying the Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of love in between this. So these are some actual loves. Queen of Swords. She seems to be trying to cut through the situation at hand to make sure that everything is stable, but the stability is reunited with a monster. This is reunited and reconciled. Reconciled with a question mark. Nine of Swords. Bitch, this is too much. Let's see, what is this Two of Swords? What are the boundaries that need to be set the world? The end is here. So it has something to do with the Seven of Swords, feeling trapped. Because the Death card, it already says endings. Two of Pentacles, the journey into equilibrium, balancing out or trying to figure out what should be, fixed it on some stupid shit. Eight of Swords, isolation, abandonment, restriction. Abandonment issues. Okay. So between this couple, someone has abandonment issues. The monster comes home, they make themselves look like a fool, they feel trapped and always has to defend themselves in some form of way. They're trying to balance out like what is going on to, oh, I'm trying to offer you this, I'm trying to make sure that we have this, but it seems like it's not working out. The boundaries is for the world. It says the world can be a scary place, but all things have a natural cycle. Someone doesn't realize that things happen naturally. But the reason why it happens naturally is to see if your spirit is able to withstand it. If it cannot withstand it, you're trying to control something that cannot be controlled. As one thing grows in influence, another thing diminishes. The world contains all things. It cannot be reduced or expanded, only rearranged. Someone does not see it that way. And I'm pretty sure it's this King of Wands. Because he's looking at it at hand. She's over here tired. He's exhausted, and so is she. Because the Empress is right here over the Ten of Swords. The Lovers is right here, and it's a divine connection. So they're family. Ace of Pentacles, manifesting your material goals. Ooh. They are one pentacle away from manifesting everything. Oh my God. That fucking pissed me off. Overall energy, 9 of Cups right here. Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Not only are they one pentacle away from having everything, they are one cup away to being emotionally full fucking filled. The Lovers, yes. I'm about to cuss these bitches out. Why the fuck y'all be so stupid? Oh my God. But what's still getting me is 1 Corinthians 6:8, where it says, instead you yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters. They are actively initiating the harm. They are hurting each other without trying to figure out a way how to fucking fix it. And the reason why they're exhausted is because there's an Empress. The Empress rules an empire. Kings rule a kingdom. King and queen. Without one or the other, they will not have a kingdom. The Empress has everything. She has a big old plot of land. She rules over the king and queen. So they are exhausted with each other because of this Empress. I gotta figure out why the fuck they're tired of this Empress, or why they are exhausted over this Empress. King of Pentacles. So who is this Empress? I hope you're with me on this, cause bro, what the fuck? picking up what I'm putting down. And like I said, this could relate to your situation. If it doesn't, leave that shit alone, because there ain't no fucking way. Who is this Empress? What does she do? Or what is she doing? The Lovers, 10 of Wands. So it seems like this Empress, the Lovers, the 10 of Wands, there's a couple right here working. I'm gonna go to a yes and no on mine. Oh, is this Empress a being? Or, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a being, it's a thing. Yeah, it's because they're always constantly working. What it is that they never have any time for themselves to actually enjoy themselves in anything that they want to do, because they're always busy. They claim that they're always busy, but they say it as if it is a good thing. It's not a good thing. Like, why would you fucking consider it being a good thing that you're busy all the time? Yeah, we're always busy. And they're so proud of it. Being proud of being busy, it makes no sense. Like, I understand that you guys are working, you guys are constantly working, but at the same time too, like, you guys need to figure out how to fucking give yourself some time to yourself. That's what the Empress does. Like it says right here, she has everything a woman needs in abundance, and she's at one with the forces of the mystical realms of the universe. She's caught up in a web. You think she give a fuck? Look at that shit. And she beautiful doing it too. You think she trapped in a situation? Fuck yeah, that's why the 10 of Wands right there. But guess what? She did it because she knows that she's doing something well. An Empress would not have a lot of baggage. That's what I mean. She would not have a lot of baggage if she didn't have an empire to rule. And she beautiful doing it. Ooh. Okay, I'm done with that. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. How the fuck? How in the actual fuck? I don't know who do. Mm-mm-mm. Like, I know from personal experience, I have an idea of who and what. But at the same time, it's like, how, as many times as I've expressed it, is it going to go through their fucking heads that that they need to figure out how to spend time away from the bullshit, even if it's just for a week. Granted, I know we all need to work. We all need the money. Everyone stresses about money, but why are you stressing about something so materialistic? You have one more fucking thing that you have to do to be financially abundant and to be emotionally happy with everything that you've got. So what they're looking for in a new perspective is the fact, how is the Empress able to deal with the things she's doing, even with the emotional baggage that she's fucking carrying, and she's doing it because she feels good about herself. She can't do anything out of spite of anything, because what good is an Empress if she's just one big bitch? Think about Jezebel, the Jezebel spirit. Wasn't she a big bitch? Or Jezebel. Yeah. She promoted the worship of Baal, persecuted Hebrew prophets, and abused royal power. Do you think that would be a good empress? Fuck no. If I had an empress like that, I might as well fucking leave. You think a person who is going to abuse their power is someone worthy enough of even listening to? They got me fucked up. So I got the problems I got. But I could keep going. I know I can. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or anything that you want to add on to this whole ordeal, go ahead and post it in the section below. I'll get to it as soon as possible. There's no one posting anything yet, so. God damn. I don't know who this couple is. I'm pretty sure I know, but goddamn, why are they playing stupid? And then the verse, 1 Corinthians 6:8. Instead, you yourselves cheat and do wrong, and you do this to your brothers and sisters. Hypocrisy and aggression, betrayal of spiritual kinship. It says right here, to cheat or sue a fellow believer before non-believing judges was seen as a double failure. It destroyed unity and trust, and it damaged the credibility. And then it says right here, rather than operating under Christ's command to love, forgive, and put others first, they were driven by greed, personal rights, and the desire to win at the expense of their own community. So, I don't know. These two people got issues. And it fucking shows. So why should I feel bad? I shouldn't. Okay? Now, we can continue with more readings. If anybody has something that they want answered, any questions, anything that they want situated in their own personal life, please leave. Just say something. Otherwise, I'm gonna be talking about this goddamn reading for the next 20 minutes. And that was just a general read. This is right here. And you know what? I used to be really active on YouTube. People on YouTube used to be like, so and so. I'm just trying to help someone out. That's all I want to do. Context within the chapter, verses 1 through 6. Okay. So I wonder what they were cheating on within themselves. Was it selfishness? Was it betrayal or spiritual kinship? Or was it hypocrisy and aggression? It's a real good thing to ask. So let's continue on with the reading. So regarding the last reading, is this spiritual betrayal? Is this hypocrisy and aggression? Or is this selfishness over self-sacrifice? Are we sacrificing our own needs for the help of another? Or are we just doing this out of spite because we need, because the boundary, the world, interference. So what is interfering? God damn. Look at this whole stack that fucking fell out. There's like 5 cards. 1, 2. Here, we'll do 6 cards this time. I need to go get my water. I know exactly who it is. The fucking Empress is out again. It is a wild ride. What the fuck? See, look, the Pope is right here. That's the High Priest. What the fuck? The Wheel of Fortune is right here. See? I feel like I'm just explaining like a whole fucking melodrama movie. Because, like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I hope you're enjoying it too, because low key, oh shit, 7 1 struggle. So the reason why this couple is exhausted is because there's an Empress that is interfering with their relationship. And it's saying 6 of Coins expansion. They're trying to expand their money in a way that'll help them outgrow, but they're trying to do it in a way where it lacks the boundary between the Empress and themselves. That's why the overall energy is the struggle, which is the 7 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is changing in her favor because they need to figure out what is going on with themselves. 6 of Cups, continuity. They want to continue this relationship, but it feels like it is interfering with their money. They're struggling with money. They don't see it. They don't see that the Empress is trying to help them out in the best way that she possibly can, because everything that they argue about is about money. It's greed. They are exploiting, cheating, and taking financial or personal advantage of one another. Ooh, bitch. Let's dig deep. Okay, let's see. Damn, this is fucking crazy. See how fucking do it. One of them is being fucking weird. You know what it is? The monster is probably that Queen of Wands. The King of Wands is trying to help this queen understand the situation at hand. However, seems like the attitude that she has towards the situation is starting to fall. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's fumbling. There's got to be a confirmation. There's a confirmation in here somewhere. So let's see. Let's see. So is that Queen of Wands trying to interfere with the connection that, because it's a triad of a situation right now. Oh, kitty cat. So what is this interference? Who is interfering with what the Empress has to give? Four of Swords, meditation, relaxation, exhaustion. Ten of Swords, alarm and tell of doom. Hello. Let's see. Let me see. Let's do First Kings 11. First Kings 11. Let's do 13. Yet I will not tear the whole kingdom from him, but will give him one tribe for the sake of David, my servant, and for the sake of Jerusalem, which I have chosen. Oh, hello. I'm doing pretty well. Yourself? I hope you're happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe, and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. Bitch. Okay. So the Empress is just doing her own fucking thing. Okay. Oh, thank you. So yeah, the Empress is doing her own thing. And oh, hell yeah. I appreciate the follow. And like, she's trying to meditate. She's trying to relax. And like I mentioned earlier, the Empress rules an empire with an emperor, with the Empress out here alone trying to figure out how to make sure a kingdom is working. It's interfering with this couple, the King and the Queen of Wands, with their financial endeavors. How it says right here, they were exploiting, cheating, and taking financial or personal advantage of one another. They weren't necessarily cheating on each other as in a sexual manner, but they were cheating on each other because it seems like one of them is operating under Christ's command rather than operating under Christ's command to love, forgive, and put others first. They were driven by greed, personal rights, and a desire to win at the expense of their community. One is seeing the Empress and is getting jealous of the Empress because she has everything under control. Even through her exhaustion, she still feels relaxed. If you were here earlier, you were able to catch the webs. And she was in the webs. And she was like, I'm in some shit, but do I look like I give a fuck? Fuck no. So then what is this expansion? Seven of Pentacles. Look upon my works. So with that extra pentacle, they realize, Page of Cups, a symbol of curiosity and intuition. They're trying to figure out how to invest in the Empress while they invest in themselves. The Empress doesn't necessarily need to be invested in if she's the one trying to invest in how to make sure that these two work together. Yeah, King of Wands, vision, honor, leadership, ultimate masculine energy. So then why the fuck is she jealous? What is this change that needs to happen? The Wheel of Fortune, what is this change? Does one of them have to change? Does the Empress need to change? Does the situation? Ooh, goddamn. Ooh, the Star. She came to Earth driven by an insatiable desire to continue the cycle of fertility. That's the fucking... the Devil, the Sun, and the Nine of Wands. Sex, obsession, addiction, enslavement. All the things that make life worth living. Ooh. See, look, the Devil got the both of them like that right now. See, that's what needs to change. One of them has an obsession. The other one has an addiction. They feel enslaved in between this. Nothing burns hotter than the sun. So they need to look at the perspective that this Empress is trying to help them out, whatever situation they got going on. I know. She's being a bitch. Shut up. I'm trying to do a reading. I have my hand raised. Okay. So she came into their lives to change the situation at hand. As far as the changes goes, it seems like they're trying to take the energy of this Empress, use it for themselves, but it's not working out for them. So they're trying to figure out a way how to make it work between them while having the Empress in their energy. 1 Kings 11. I'm going to read 9 through 13. Okay. I hope this worked. I hope it actually So the Lord became angry with Solomon because his heart had turned away from the Lord, the God of Israel, who had appeared to him twice. You see? Although he had forbidden Solomon to follow other gods, Solomon did not keep the Lord's command. So the Lord said to Solomon, since this is your attitude, and you have not kept my covenant and my decrees, which I commanded you, I will most certainly tear the kingdom away from you and give it to one of your subordinates. You see what I'm saying? The Empress is trying to help them out. And so let's take it in your lifetime. I will tear it this end of your. I will not the whole kingdom him, give him one servant for the sake of Jerusalem which I have chosen. The Pope is right here. This is the high priest. She's giving intuitive messages. She feels the intuition. She's trying to get them to understand, hey, you know what? You guys need to figure it out because I'm trying to get my shit figured out. And your guys' situation. But it seems like me being relaxed is interfering with you. Like, make that shit make sense. Let's see, what is the Six of Cups? What is the Six of Cups? Oop. What is the Six of Cups? So the Six of Cups usually means building a memory, right? Having a sense of nostalgia. So what is this Six of Cups? Continuity. What are they trying to continue? What are they trying to build? Seven of Swords. More than one ingestion is using primary URL. What the fuck are you saying? I'm not using more than one primary URL. I went straight to the backup URL. What the hell? Okay, my bad. Five of Cups. Someone's trying to create a false memory in between this situation. And it's not the Empress. Empress is minding her own business. She's doing whatever the fuck she got to do. And she's doing it in a manner that is full of grace. As it says, she's full of abundance. There's no reason for her to take someone else's abundance. You see what I'm saying? This ain't no Jezebel spirit. This is a spirit trying to help out these bitches because they want to act like bitches. So they're trying to create a Seven of Swords as memory, deception, betrayal, pretense, which also says right here, to cheat or sue a fellow believer before non-believing judges as seen as a double failure. It destroyed unity and trust within the family, and it damaged the credibility of the gospel message to the outside world. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a gospel, but it is a witness. What does the word gospel mean? Ooh, bitch. So then, what is the teachings? The Five of Pentacles, destitute, alone, and terrified of the future. The Five of Wands, when monsters fight. I hope you like Godzilla, because that's pretty badass. Anyway. So the message that is trying to be put out is the fact that you're trying to control something with money. It's not going to work. So you trying to put a bad message for someone that is trying to help you out is what's going to fuck you over. In between this couple and the Empress is minding her own goddamn fucking business, which is causing these monsters to fight. So then, what is the Empress? What is... Yeah, I see, like the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. An absorbing tale of intellectual authority in the tradition. She has it all. She's materially abundant and she's very intuitive. Yes, justice. She carries a sword and scales, but she doesn't want to kill you. She just give you what you deserve. She comes for us all. I'm trying to fucking. Somebody fears what the Empress knows, and it seems like the Empress knows a lot. Look upon my works, she says, as she tries to help expand their material worth. Right now, it seems like they're interfering because it seems like she's not doing anything, but she's meditating throughout whatever it is that she's got to do because she herself is exhausted or trying to make sure that everything rolls the way that it should. You cannot rule a kingdom, let alone an empire, if you're continuously exhausted. You're always busy. Hello, welcome. I hope you're happy, healthy, doing well, stay safe, and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. And I'm pretty sure that this couple, the King and the Queen of Wands, like to smell shit because they are not letting the Empress clean their shit. She's trying to help them out, but it seems like she's exhausting herself. So she withdraws her own energy to let them know, hey, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but it's not my problem. As much as it is my problem now, you need to figure it out because I can only help with so much. You see what I'm saying? It's like cleaning up a mess to watch it get dirty again to clean it up. You see what I'm saying? If you can't pick up your own shit, let alone wipe your own ass, why would you have someone doing it for you? Besides having a disability, you know? I think the disability they got here is mentally fucked up. So then, how? I want to know how. How is this meditation, this relaxed Empress, interfering with what they have going on? How is this happening? The Tower. Yeah, the Magician. It's because she created a tower for them. You know how fucked up? It wasn't the Empress. It was the King and the Queen of Wands. So then, what is it that the Empress is working on? Because I see the Seven of Pentacles here. Look upon my works. What is she working on? Three of Pentacles, resources. Knight of Pentacles, it's slow. Okay. And it shows. Like, nothing's gonna happen overnight. Unless you're making a one-hit wonder and then disappearing for the next 20 years. That's entirely up to you. Like, think about the song Panda. Panda, Panda, Panda. Yeah, see, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. They did a one-hit wonder, and as you know, that's it. Temperance, because they let that fame get to the best of them. Next thing you know, boom. And now they're not relevant. That's the only one hit that they made, and that's it. The World, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. It created a good memory for us all, but That ain't it. So why the deception? Give me 1 second. 1 second. I had to load one. Okay, I'm gone. YouTube. How the fuck is the deception is because she's putting up a mirror, as you can see right here. This guy has a mirror against the dragons. She is reflecting their hurt, their pain onto them because they don't know how to handle their own situation. It seems like they're projecting something that is going back to them because they aren't aware of how to handle their situation, stability. So then they're preaching, yeah, see King of Pentacles right there, financial. And he deals with finances, Queen of Cups, Justice, and the Seven of Swords, yeah. Like, sorry that your love of money is what's causing you to fuck up your own relationship. So then what is the Five of Pentacles? Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like I said, they're terrified for the future because they have no love for the future. Yeah, see the storm. And it clearly shows day in and day out. Five of Cups, Wheel, and the King of Cups. So, what is the Empress trying to do for herself? High Priestess, study, Ace of Pentacles. She's working on trying to. Ooh. She's gracefully walking in this realm of not having anything besides her own feelings. One thing that I do not understand is how people are like, oh, why are you so depressed and sad all the time, like a little bitch? And that's a quote from Earl Sweatshirt. Vince Staples says that shit. So, why are you always feeling down and out? For the same reason that instead of putting others first, out of loving, out of forgiveness, and out of like good intentions. At first, it seems like they had good intentions, but it switched up so quick to where they want everything for themselves to be correct. Little by little, this Empress is finally understanding that. Because she has the Ace of Pentacles. She got the money in the bag. She ain't no one-hit wonder. You think she's gonna be an Empress overnight? Fuck no. She's gotta work for that shit. And it clearly shows when a person is ready for that. Because the person is dedicated. This person is willing to commit. However, if you have any comments, if you have any questions or any concerns, if you want anything read, I got you. I'm just saying. Because, what the fuck? I don't want to do this for you. I don't want to do this for you no more. I already know how this is going. think Grandma's gonna come downstairs. Let's start talking her shit. It feels good. It feels good. I lit an incense, and all the smoke went out. I'm pretty sure whatever energy is in here needs to leave. It needs to go. Confirmation right there. Whatever is lingering around here needs to go. I don't know what it is, who it is, or the thing that it should be. It's got to go. And if you are just now tuning in, I hope you guys are happy, healthy, doing well, staying safe, and out of trouble as it should be. These messages may or may not resonate with you, so please follow your gut, not your butt, because nobody wants to smell that shit. If you have any comments, any questions, any concerns, please do not hesitate to leave it in the chat box below. I got you. I'll dap it up with what's up, my N-word. Heavy influence. Swear to God, emphasis on that shit. I'll be like Lamar, GTA 5. The way he says that shit to Franklin, I swear to God. I swear to myself. You know what I'm saying? So tell me, what's your problem? What are you concerned about? Let me go light another incense. Ain't no fucking. Okay. I'm back. Okay. I'm trying to think. I feel like Pooh Bear. I'm just a little black rain cloud hovering over the honey tree. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny too because people are like, you need to get yourself out of that funk. How the fuck are you gonna tell someone that, expect them to be like doing everything that they possibly can? It's not working out for them right now. They're gonna be in a funk regardless. Let's see. One card pull. These goddamn cats are being weird. Okay. Do a one card pull. What's going on over the weekend? God damn it. I just got rid of that card. Uncovering the interference. Alright, this one I'm going to read it from the book. It's Five of Pentacles regardless. So let's see. It does have a feather, however. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. A new, any new energy or circumstance that is too powerful to manage and appears to be getting out of hand. Now is the moment to figure out how you will handle it, since it can upset your stability and wreak havoc. You have to pay close attention because it's utterly unknown to you and will force you out of your comfort zone. However, this will help you become much more aware of new developments. Confirmation. The Stellar Jay's feather advises that if you are ill, you must find a way to take care for yourself, even if it means giving up important things such as a job or a relationship. Your well being comes first. Once you are in better health, you may set out and resume the relationship that was placed on pause, and maybe you'll find a better job. Trust that this is not the end, it is just the beginning. So, having to see what's going on over the weekend is a situation that is going to catch someone off guard, if that makes sense. Catch them in a point where they're going to have to figure out a situation regardless of what's going on. It could be, like I said, job, or it could be a relationship. Either way, something will end up having to be cut off and it will not work because it is too much to bear. So worried about the future, they're not worried about what's going on now. So that's what's going on over the weekend. Okay. Does anybody have any last comments, questions, or concerns? Because Loki, that was a good reading. I was Loki fucked up, but it was good reading. It's just sad. Very sad. Um, Probably a verse. James. Where is he at? Where are you at, James? 3:15. Such wisdom does not come down from heaven, but is earthly, unspiritual, demonic. What the fuck? For where you have envy and selfish ambition, there you find disorder and every evil practice. But the wisdom that comes from heaven is first of all pure, then peace loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Peacemakers who sow in peace reap a harvest of righteousness. Yeah. Which is what I was fucking stating earlier. Why the fuck would anyone want a Jezebel spirit ruling an empire if the Empress is doing everything that she can to take care of herself so she can try to take care of the people around her? They don't realize that they're ruining themselves, trying to make the Empress look bad. Some people are just, I don't know. But well, I hope everybody had a good time, had a fun time. I also hope everybody stays safe, blessed, well, happy. Remember, you are loved and will always be loved if you love yourself. Trust me on that. That's all there is to give yourself. Don't fucking do anything or aspire for anything or anyone. It's just control, self control. They're playing in the fucking cat litter. That's right, beat his ass. Goodbye, y'all.